All right, here we go with fourth grade Excel lesson number 64. We're going to be learning about perimeters today. This should be a review for many of you. And we're going to learn about some abbreviations for measurements. And I've got a joke for you for today's lesson. What do you call a dinosaur with an extensive vocabulary? For those of you that don't know what that means a really good vocabulary. All right, so you'll have to stay tuned to find out the answer at the end of today's show. The perimeter of any closed shape is the distance around it. Perimeter means we add all the sides together. The length of each side added together makes the perimeter. The figures below have been drawn to scale. Their real sizes are shown. In other words, this rectangle right here is actually much bigger than what it is on the paper. That's what it means to scale. Compute the perimeter of each figure. Remember, the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal, and all four sides of a square are equal. Be sure to label your answers with a name or abbreviation for the unit of distance. Let's take a look at the sample problem here first. We have 8 feet on this side, and we have 5 feet on this side. And to find the perimeter, you have to add all the sides together. Typical mistake made by kids is they add the 8 and the 5 and they get 13, but that's not the perimeter. That's only 2 sides of the shape. We've got to worry about this side and this side. So we've got to add 8, 5, 8, and 5 together, and when you do that, you get 26. You can't just write 26 because that doesn't give us enough information. You also have to write the unit of measurement, which in this case is feet, or you can write FT for feet. All right, I don't think this should be too hard for you. Why don't you pause the video, do number 2, and then turn it back on when you're ready for the solution. So you should have already done number 2, and to solve this, you always have to justify your thinking here, show evidence of how you got your answer. So we have 8 yards here and 3 yards here, but what about this side and this side? You got to add all the sides together. So you should have added 8, 3, 8, and 3 together, which is going to come out to be 22. You can't just write 22, you got to write what they are, and that would be yards, or YD. All right, pause the video, do number 3, and then turn it back on for the solution. So number 3, you should have added all the sides together. The answer is not 7 times 7. That would be the area. We have 7s on all 4 sides. So you can certainly write 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. But I'm sure a lot of you know that 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 is the same thing as writing 7 times 4. So either one of those would be correct, and you're going to get 28 either way. And the answer is 28 kilometers. Here are some abbreviations just to remind you. Inches, IN, feet, FT, yards, or YD, centimeters, CM, meters, or M, and kilometers, KM. Alrighty. Here are a few problems for you to try. You need to find the perimeter for 4, 5, and 6. Pause the video and then turn it back on when you're ready for the solution to those 3 problems. All right, so the answer to number 4, it says each side is 9 centimeters. So if that's 9, that's 9, that's 9, that's 9. And again, you can add up 9 5 different times, or you can justify your answer by simply putting 9 times 5, which is 45. You do have to show your work on all these, so if you didn't show how to get the answer, make sure you do that there, and that would be 45 centimeters. The next one, this one's 20 meters, that's 7. Don't forget this side and that side, so you're going to add 27, 20, and 7, and that's 27 plus 27, which is 54. 54 meters is the answer. And then each side of this triangle is 8 inches. So you got 8, 8, and 8. You can add those together, or you can do 8 times 3 to show your work. And the answer is 24 inches. Now these next problems here, are not measured for you. So what you're going to have to do is pause the video, get yourself a ruler. You're going to measure all the sides of these and then add the sides together, of course, to find the perimeter. Put those answers down here and don't forget to add up the check answer. So go ahead and pause the video now. All right, so first let's find out if you measured these correctly. You should have measured all of them, and you're measuring it to the nearest centimeter. So you should have gotten 3 on this side here and 2 on that side, which means this side's 3 and that side's 2. And then this one here measures 3 on the side, 3, 1 on the top, and then 4 on the bottom. And then this one over here measures 2 on each side. All right, and then when we add all these together, this first one here, you should have added 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2, and that's equal to 10 centimeters. And then over here, you should have done 3 plus 3, and the order doesn't matter of your numbers. It's 4 plus 1, which is equal to 11 centimeters. And over here, you could have done 2 times 4, because there's 4 different sides that are all 2, which is 8 centimeters. And then when you put 10, 11, and 8 in there, add that up, you're going to get 29. So there you see it again. And we've got some math facts for you to do. Go ahead and pause the video, do these math facts as fast as you can. All right, so you should have solved all of those, and before I show you the answer to today's joke is, what do you call a dinosaur with an extensive vocabulary? It's called a thesaurus, of course. All right, pause the video, make sure you have all the correct answers. Any of them that are wrong, make sure you fix them. Thanks for watching.